My name's Alexa.
And my name is John. We're outside church that we normally go to.
It's HTV Brompton Road.
So this chair is the chair where Kosi took a picture of us, like way before we were, like when we were just friends. And yeah, it was a very nice picture because before we sort of had any feelings towards each other. And yeah, here we are now, back a year and a half later.
Maybe more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, since that shot was taken, it was more than that. But it was a very candid shot. We were just talking and she captured it perfectly.
Yeah, she did. Cheeky.
Yeah. Thanks, Kosi. We both serve on the HTV production team, but we didn't know each other then. Our dear friends Kosi and Carla organized, well, kind of, they were part of like this walking group. Then they formed a WhatsApp group, so we were both in it, and we were all training to walk from London to Brighton as part of a challenge in 2023.
Well, the original one, we were doing the Free Peach Challenge,
Oh, right.
which never happened.
Never happened. To this day, it never happened. So yeah, we were training for the London to Brighton walk, and that's how I met John, because he was in the walking group.
And then we were there, we were friends for about a year or so.
Yeah.
And then as we started to spend more and more time together, particularly the time when basically we were supposed to meet up with all of our friends, or there's about 5 of us, and everyone bailed. And then so me and Alexa met up, and after church, and we ended up spending like the whole day together.
Yeah.
I think it's famously our 10-hour date, where we just walked along. We went to get some pizza, and then we went to the pub, and then we just didn't stop talking for like the whole day.
The pub literally had to kick us out.
Yeah. And then Alexa sent me the song Closing Time. But then we went on holiday as friends, and as the holiday went on, yeah, I sort of started to get feelings. And then on the last night, we actually went to the pub. Alexa didn't go, and we went. What did we do? I came back early and accidentally walked into Alexa's room, and I felt so bad. I opened the door, and then I was like, oh no, I closed it straight away. And then I sort of ran off to my own room, texted Alexa, I was like, I am so sorry. I've just like creeped in on you.
Yeah, and I was like, that was you? Because I heard someone open, and I was like, ooh. Yeah, you might be asking why my door wasn't unlocked. It was Switzerland, it was very safe.
Yeah, the place is crazy.
Yeah.
But I texted her and I said, I'm so sorry. And then she's like, oh, you know, what are you doing? And we decided to go and then meet. And then we went stargazing.
Yeah, I suggested to go look at the stars, since it was Switzerland, you could see like loads of stars. So that's where we went.
Yeah.
And while we were out stargazing, we saw a shooting star, and I think that was John's sign to confess.
Yeah, I actually prayed a lot about this. And so I had in my head of like this date on February the 3rd, and I didn't know what it meant. But I sort of had this February 3rd going on in my head, which was like an answer to a prayer. And then I remember as we were there, I was like, oh, it's past midnight, it's like February the 3rd. And then I was like, oh God, is this you working? And I was like, you can just give me another sign, I know I asked for so many. And and I was like, a shooting star came into my head. And then like, a minute later, there's like a shooting star. And so I told Alexa, and Alexa's response when I said, oh, I think I've got feelings for you, were...
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, soul crushing.
Polite.
But then we stayed up until about 6 a.m. just talking. We both sort of went over every worry we had of like ruining our friendship.
Yeah, it's a big worry.
We kind of decided from there we'll date. We had the most amazing journey back to the UK, and yeah, I think from there we started dating, and then on February the 16th, I knew that. February the 16th, Neil's anniversary. From then, that's when, we sort of made it official. Alexa wrote me a card, and so, yeah, that way I asked you first, and then you asked me second.
Team member. What attracted me most to John was his gentleness and his kind nature, and him being very attentive and listening to you, and not just like listening but not knowing what's going on. He listens and he asks a lot of questions, so that's how you know he's listening. Yeah, he's a very attentive listener, very patient.
And for me, I found Alexa so attractive because it was just so easy to talk to her. So beautiful. Both inside and outside, so gentle, so caring, just so warm and so bubbly. So it was just so hard to, not get on with her. She was just so easygoing. And then seeing how she treats other people, she's very caring, gives a lot, and keeps giving a lot, even when, it's kind of hard work for her. So yeah, she's very special. I love you.
I love you more.
I love you the most.